So hello my friends, I will show you today how I use AI tools to edit my podcast, which I publish every day, and how I create an Instagram reel to inform my audience that a new podcast episode came out. I will start from the beginning and show you step by step what I do to produce and to publish my podcast on Spotify and on other platforms like Amazon Music. But I try to keep it very short, though, that I don't waste your time too much. So enjoy watching. Here, my current episode is called number 11 Full Moon, because I'm doing the Moonlight stage podcast, and I will copy it to my PC. And for the Instagram reel, I would like to publish 2. I recorded a cool video about horses which were riding through the shallow sea at the beach. Today in the morning, during or after my morning meditation. So this is somewhere in my camera folder. Here I order it by creation date, descending, so that the newest stuff is in the front, and I want to see. Okay, I just realized I looked at the SD card in my mobile phone, and my camera was recording it on his internal storage. So DCIM, the camera, and it should be one of the most recent created files. This horse riding file should be this one. 1 minute. Yes, that's it. Okay, this is for later. At first, I start cleaning my audio file from ums and ams and other filler words automatically using an AI, and start using lalal.ai. This was a recommendation of a friend of mine, which is a professional music producer. Here, lalal.ai. Today, they have a Valentine's package until end of February 2024. And this is just cheaper. I bought 650 minutes. Yeah, for a cheaper price, and there's still 522 left. Here, back to previews. Back here, I can upload my file here. I drag it inside from my other screen for you. Let's see if it works. Okay. As you could see before, I was selecting voice cleaner. So I will isolate my voice from the background noise. This will in general increase the audio quality of your file and lets your listener not be distracted so much from background noise, because I'm just recording on my balcony here, and outside is a street with motorbikes, for example, and I want to cut these motorbikes out as good as possible, so that my voice is the main thing the user can focus on. So, and you probably want this too for your video. I wait here for this uploading process. My internet speed is slow here in Phuket, or just I'm here on mobile data. That's the reason. So I fast forward from now. Back, my friends. My upload is done. It's processing my audio file currently at the moment, and it will show me a preview of my audio file next. This is how it appears. I will show you first the background noise here. I will just only play background noise, which was isolated from the main audio file. I hope you can hear it. Now I show you my voice isolated from the rest, from the noise.
Right before I start this podcast, then
okay, as you can see, the quality is already very good. And now I click on process the entire file, and I will fast forward again. So the splitting of my audio file is now finished. Voice is isolated from the noise. Now I can just download the voice file, which I use later for my podcast. Here, let me select the right folder of my newest episode. I am used to name it like this, 01 for the first step of modifying or improvement of this audio file. I write down what kind of tool I used for this step and click save. The next step would be to cut out all the filler words automatically using AI. And I use Descript to remove it automatically without a lot of effort, easy going, just 2 or 3 clicks. Yeah, and let's wait until the application is here. Okay, yeah. So the application is here. Now I create a new project. This was what's currently shown is my latest podcast, Hidden Talents. Now I will show you how I cut everything out of episode 11, Full Moon. Back to projects. New audio project here, top right corner. And now I can upload a file or add a file. Here, navigate to the right folder. Here's my voice file, which I got from lalal.ai. Okay, let's wait until this transcription of my audio file is finished. The transcription of my audio file is now finished. As you can see here, here's the text I spoke during my podcast recording. And the software automatically adds underlines under filler words like here, as you can see here. I will play this sentence for you that you can hear this And in the second step, I show you the same sentence, but with this automatically cut out by this AI.
Hello, my funny soul. I had a very cool situation right before I started this podcast. Then during this evening.
Did you hear it? It was a very short but maybe other later in this podcast episode are more longer and more annoying and distracting for your audience. So I will cut them out now automatically. This is by remove filler words here. I like the option here, ignore the most. So all filler words are ignored and the transitions between the voice you had when, for example, pronouncing the word then, and during, it's adjusting, and this describe software makes a cool transition between both tones of your voice while speaking it. So hopefully your audience will not notice that there was a word before. And I just click remove all. So ignored 237 selections and everything is crossed out here, these filler words, and I will play the sentence now for you again so that you can hear how it sounds like without a filler word. Here it comes.
Hello, my funny soul. I had a very cool situation right before I started this podcast. Then during this evening, I went out with my friend.
Okay, I hope you could hear it, that my tone of the voice was adjusted perfectly, that my audience didn't notice a word was there before. Okay, this is just easy going. I showed you that 3 clicks and the result. Now I click on the publish button and here download it. But at first I want only that I have access to this file. So I download it now. And I store it now into the correct folder on my PC. It's the full moon episode. I name it here 02. It's not Descript. It's the tool I use for step 2 of my audio improvements. Save. Yeah, that's it. This is the finished podcast episode. Now I will move over to Spotify and here Spotify for Podcasts, upload my podcast episode, write a nice description what this podcast episode was about, maybe create a poll because I always try to give a task at the end of a podcast for self-development or for partnership, something like this, or for health. These are the topics of my Moonlight Stage podcast. And yeah, this is what I do here. New episode. I drag my file here. Next step would be to write the name down, full moon in this case, and the description to poll. So I don't want to go further into the Spotify part. I want to show you Feed. This is the video editing tool I use for creation of my Instagram posts, which I share on Instagram. I try to create a 1 minute 30 long video and that I can post it as a reel and show my audience the first part of my audio recording of my podcast and maybe convince them to listen to the podcast on Spotify. Okay. I will use another project I created yesterday for my yesterday's podcast, Hidden Talents, and duplicate it. This is how I start my next reel. But I will show you what kind of elements I added to this video. Okay, here. This is the new one. Wait. I typed in the wrong name. Of course, it's 11 full moon. It's an Instagram reel. Rename it. Edit. Okay, that's it. I begin by showing you what kind of elements I use, or I begin with showing you my last video I posted on Instagram, and then I analyze it with you together and show you what kind of elements I placed here at the beginning.
Hello, my.
So as you can see here, at first the background image, this is what I will replace with the horse video I told you earlier. This is just to have something beautiful in the background, like here for my last video, the moon itself. Then in the middle here I have an audio visualizer. It's a wave which is based on the volume of your voice while talking your podcast. And this will give your audience or your Instagram audience something to look at, which is beautiful, and follow the reel, not swipe to the next one. Maybe encourage them to listen 2 or 3 seconds and maybe catch their attention. And here are subtitles automatically generated. So when you play the video,
Hello, my thinking soul.
That the user can also read what you are talking. It's much more easier to consume this kind of content when you can read and listen at the same time. Here my current podcast episode's title, which I will also change. I think I will do it immediately. Here, that I don't forget. 11 full moon. Oops, wrong. Full moon, of course, like this, and just the name of my podcast, Spotify symbol, and to encourage them to search for this podcast in Spotify later. And my domain, and this domain is just a redirection to my Spotify page. Nothing else, easy. No own website. Just, I think, owning our own domain is only €1.30 per month, easy and very cheap. I would recommend it, and it's easy to remember for your audience if it's just intuitive, the name of your domain, like Moonlight Stage Podcast. Okay, now I will change this reel into the new reel, which I will present my audience later. So I will at first remove the background video here, this moon here, which I repeated last time for several times. And now I will, here, this is my other window on my other screen, which shows the video file I recorded today in the morning after my meditation. The one which shows some horses riding through the sea, to the shallow sea. It's just uploading. Let's wait for the upload. I will fast forward now. My upload is finished now. I will drag my new background video now to the start of the video by just using my mouse here. And now I have to search for the right scene inside of this longer video, because I only have 1 minute and 36 seconds for my Instagram reel. So we will have to watch it a little bit.
I hope you have fun in the beginning.
So we'll see here.
Okay. This could be cool. Wait, I have to remove my old audio file, of course. Okay, this could be a potential start. Now I split it here and start the video again.
They wanted to show it to you. Fine.
Okay. Let's make it quick. I remove the first part. I think this is a good beginning for this video. I already know it, and I'm just filming the horses from the far, and this could be just a cool background video for my podcast. So this is the beginning, and then I move it down here so that my other elements, like the title, my audio visualizer, are in front of my background video. And now I have to adjust the length of my background image. I drag it to this place here. That it has the same length of the display of my title, for example. And after this video, I also add another video which is already pre-recorded, where I just tell my audience, hey, you can find my podcast on Spotify or on Amazon Music. Please type in Moonlight Stage Podcast and search for it. This is what I essentially say. Only 10 seconds, something around it for the last part, so that I have a lot of time before my outro to to show my audience the beginning of my podcast. Okay, so this is the video. Let's play it and see how it looks like.
They wanted to show it to you. So I'm getting closer right now.
Okay, this my background video is already sound. I don't want to play the sound of my background video because I want to add my podcast itself. And I will drag now from my other screen the voice which was cleared by lalal.ai into my feed project using drag and drop and upload it. My audio file is now uploaded. I also begin to drag it to the beginning of my video here. And now I will adjust its length here. To the right, it's very long. It's close to an hour, and I have to reduce its length now to approximately 1 minute and 15 seconds. This is how long my video can play before my outro. And now zoom in again. Okay. And I will show you my outro now, because next step would be to add a transition between the first part of the video and my outro.
Baby, as you wish, do what you want.
If you would like to continue listening to my podcast, just search in Spotify or Amazon Music for Moonlight Stage Podcast, or visit the link below. You can also find the link in my Instagram bio. Bye-bye. Okay, this was my outro. As you can see, my voice was played before the start of my podcast, was just background music of my reel. And I want it to fade out, to become more and more quiet, until it reaches the end of the first part here. I turn on fade in, fade out. Fade in 0 seconds, fade out 3 seconds. This is a good setting. And I would like to add a transition between my main video and my outro is I do this by clicking on here transition on the left side, and I really like the transition blur. Blur is very beautiful, or like a water drop. I think for this video I'd use a water drop transition. I showed on you by playing the video now.
As you wish, do what you want.
If you would like to continue listening to my... Oh, no, sorry. This was not correctly done. I must have missed to click on this connection point here. Ripple. Now it's applied. We watch it again.
As you wish, do what you want.
Like to continue listening to my podcast. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I like it a lot. Now I think, yeah, I want to change the position of my sound wave here. As you can see, the sound waves here overlaps a lot with the background video in this video. I don't want it to cover the horses riding in the back. So I move it a little bit down, and I maybe choose another wave here. I have to test it. Let's see, maybe this one. Is it beautiful?
Maybe I can tell you more about it later.
No, that's not good. Maybe this one? No, the first one was good, but the position was not okay enough. Maybe, was it this one?
But
different one. This is too much. No, it was this one. Yeah, and I just move it a lot more down. Yeah, maybe let me change the position of my title. I move it here in between my title and my name of the podcast. Okay, it's nice. I'll try to adjust the margin between the title and my audio wave and the audio wave to the title of my podcast. I hope it's equal. Yeah, nevertheless, it must not be perfect. Good. Now follow the subtitles. I just select here my audio file, click on subtitles on the left side. Here it is. Click on auto subtitles. The AI of feed.io will analyze my audio file and create subtitles on its own automatically. I would like to transcribe this audio file here, add automatic highlighting, create subtitles. Now we have to wait a little bit. Fast forward. Okay, this didn't take much time at all because my audio file was only 1 minute long, 1 minute 15 seconds. And as you can see here in the middle now appeared a new element showing my subtitles, but I also would want it to not be inside of the view of my user. I place it at approximately 75% of the height of my video. So it's not right in the center, but it's still clearly visible, and it will not overlap on Instagram with other UI elements like my name of my Instagram channel, Oliver.traveling, or some like symbols or something. So, and I will show you my subtitles, how it looks like now, and afterwards change the color.
I want to tell you now what follows after this man meeting.
Okay, as you can see here, the words are by default in yellow. I always change it because my podcast is about the connection to yourself and nature. And this is the reason why I choose a natural color, because it just fits better together. I like this one. Well, this one. Yeah, this one is better. Okay, so we play it again a little bit, then you can see how the different color looks on this video.
I went home and I found my babe.
Okay, that's cool. Okay. I have to think about, do I have to change something else or is it already finished? Okay, let me review it real quick off camera and then I continue this video. Okay, my review process is now done. I didn't change anything else. I will show you now how to export it. I click on the done button in the top right corner. Click on export video. This may take some time, depending on the length of your video. Okay, mine is done very fast because it's just 1 minute 30 long. Look, it's cool even with a weak PC. The AI and the servers which work in the background process your file faster, probably a lot faster than your own PC can do it. It's super cool. Okay, my video is now rendered. I could preview it here.
Hello.
Okay, but I want to download it and post it to Instagram. Here, download button. I will not show you how to post it on Instagram, but I will explain it to you really quick. I transfer it to my phone, then use the real Instagram app because it's easy. You can post reels only inside an app, not from your computer. That's the reason. And then I add some hashtags, and it's the same description I will use to publish my podcast on Spotify and add some hashtags. Yeah, maybe some personal information. Yeah, together with it. That's it. This is my publishing process. This is how I produce my content. I hope you enjoyed it. And I would be cool if you would review the full outcome, the full result of my producing process here using AI tools. You can see my reel here later on my Instagram page. My name is Oliver.traveling. Check it out. 1 minute, 30 seconds, not very long. Yeah, just, I think, interesting to see for you the result. And if you're interested in the audio quality, wow, sorry, my recording tool is hopping around. If you're interested in the audio quality, which resulted by the steps using lalal.ai and Descript, then just listen to maybe 5 minutes of my podcast and you will see it's amazing. And I just wanted to show you how cheap it is currently. lalal.io is $40 one-time fee for 650 minutes. They have a special promotion right now, 50% off. I bought this 2 times actually. But I bought it in between I recorded this video. I had 460 minutes before and now I have over 1000. But because I'm going to use this tool probably every day I will probably use it for every day when I record a new podcast and release it. And I just wanted to show you the other pricing. As you can see here, feed.io is also very cheap, only $12 per month. This is the plan I have currently. Yeah, this is completely enough for me. Super cheap. I mean, you as a non-audio professional can produce your audio and video products professionally with these tools just by spending $12 here per month or $40 for lalal.io is just a no-brainer. And Descript also, maybe I will Google the price for you. Okay, as you can see here, Descript is also only $12 per month. Easy going. Even cheaper if you pay annually. This is what I did. Okay, I don't want to speak too much about prices. What I also wanted to show you is this guy, Konrad Zitter-Zöllner. He's the music producer, which gave me the information about those AI tools. And he's already in the business for over a decade at least. And he's a virtuoso on the piano. And I can recommend you, if you have any questions about audio or video, text him on, for example, Instagram. And I think he will be pleased to hear from you. Yeah. Okay. Check out his content. It's cool. He's a virtuoso. I really like him. I just wanted to add one more thing. I will post you a affiliate link for lalal.ai and feed.io and descript.com in my video description. If you want to support me, it would be cool if you use my link to navigate to these platforms. Yeah, and this will just support me and doesn't cost anything for you. Thank you very much and enjoy editing your videos and audio files. Thank you very much. Bye bye.